The wait is over. The all-new Umoja Radio Network, home to over 40 black-owned radio stations and podcasts, is here for you. Connect to the world's fastest-growing collection of unapologetically black and proud media, from podcasts to independent black-owned radio stations, and access to the important news and music you need. Umoja Radio is from our culture, by our culture, for our culture. The all-new Umoja Radio is available right now on Google Play and the Apple Store. Join the movement. Be empowered.
103.7 The Beat has officially launched its new interactive music video show. WUBS 103.7 presents features music videos along with dialogue, a variety of topics, and interviews with local influencers, dignitaries, and national celebrities. Airing Mondays at 11 p.m., Wednesdays at 7 p.m., and Fridays at 10:30 p.m., with bonus shows at various time slots on the Michigan statewide Comcast network, CN 900, reaching nearly 1 million households in all the major markets throughout the state. Join the conversation and be part of the show. Submit your questions through Facebook Live and have it appear on the show. Be sure to like, share, comment, and ask questions.
All right, Rob, man, that's when she sung that. No, we was watching the game together, man. I got chills, brother. hearing my sister, sing that song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very skillful. Her starting off the show, Black Excellence all day long. We have Dr. Pamela Smith joining the conversation from Muskegon Community College. How you doing today, Dr. Smith?
I am doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're good. We're glad to have you here. I'm looking at you. I'm like, you look so much like your mother.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. It's a great compliment. She was a beautiful lady.
Yes, great family, Rob. We from the same hood, man. Well, I'm from the other side because they was the rich black folks in the neighborhood.
Oh, you guys, you were right around the corner. Come on.
Y'all didn't have those gated fences, but y'all had the big brick walls and stuff. You know what I mean? Try to peek over the wall and see what's going on over there.
Oh my!
But
my dad built that for my mom. She said she wanted that, and he built that for her.
Right. What you say, Rob?
Her street was paved.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what.
It's in pretty bad shape now, Rob.
Right. So, you have an exhibit you're working on that deals with 50 years of Black businesses.
Actually, if you guys may remember, we started this project, myself and Andrew Sims, back in 2018, and I had a real passion for entrepreneurship because of the business my parents were in for 25 years. So it's called 50 Years of Black Entrepreneurship in Muskegon, 1968 to 2018. And it's a family affair because almost all of the businesses we feature started small and they were family-owned businesses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about if you don't mind, let's talk about your family business because your family owned Smith Furniture in the Heights. What block was that?
It was Smitty's Furniture, and they were in several locations, always along Peck or Broadway. The last location was the building they purchased, and that was in the 2700 block of kitty corner from the City Hall.
Wow. So you grew up knowing what it's like to run a business then?
Absolutely. It was definitely family driven. When my dad obtained the license and came home from Lansing, he walked in, told my mom, you can quit your job now. And from that day on, we were all engaged. Yes.
Wow.
And I worked many years in the business prior to going off to college.
Right. Now, how long did he own?
They were 25 years. They retired in 96, I believe, and that was the year they retired, and they went into business in 67.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
yeah. With no experience in furniture, but you may remember at that time, Western Michigan was the furniture capital of the country, and there were about 4 furniture stores in Muskegon Heights alone.
Okay.
And so my dad decided to open up a furniture business, and that became our history. Yes.
Good. So you have a website that's going to debut on the 24th.
Yes, on February 24th, Wednesday at 5 p.m. All of your viewers can go to the MCC website, and they will be able to link in via Zoom, and we will be live presenting the display that has taken about 2 years to get off the ground, and it's at the Muskegon Heritage Museum.
Okay.
And through my research, I found out that Muskegon Heritage Museum is a museum dedicated to business and industry. But guess what? There are no Black people featured in the museum. So I visited there one day, and I said, what can we do? And they were excited. They wanted to work with me.
Wow, that's good. So, how many different businesses are you
So
featuring?
altogether, we have 5 businesses that are featured, and that's going to be a pictorial display, and that is 103.7 The Beat. You guys
What?
are featured. Yes, you are.
We in that list of 5 out of 50 years? All these people?
Yeah,
Really?
you are. Okay, Patterson's Drug. I think last year was your 25th. Was it your 25th anniversary?
Yeah, for the nonprofit overall on radio, we celebrate 19 years on radio, but 25 overall. Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
God.
So 103.7 The Beat, Patterson's Drugstore, which, as you know, Carolyn retired last year after 45 years. Lawrence Baker and Barbara Baker. If you remember, Lawrence is a contractor.
Yes.
And Barbara was a hair on the hair salon Panache, and he built her hair salon.
Okay.
And so they are featured.
Major.
Urban Apparel.
Urban Apparel. Yes.
Urban Apparel has now been in business 18 years, I believe it is.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
All in Muskegon Heights. I mean,
all in Muskegon Heights. Yes. And of course, Smitty's Furniture.
There you go. There you go. Wow. So,
and then we have the 5 companies featured, and there'll be a small write-up about each business, and then we have an honor roll, and over 100 Black-owned businesses are featured in the honor roll, are listed.
okay.
And they all have been in business 10 years or more.
Okay.
So
That's real.
we go all the way back to 1958. I don't know if you remember, you probably don't. Moe's Smith Drug Store.
No, that sounds familiar. Where was it?
It started out on Sherman near Dyson. You remember where the electrical company used to be? On Sherman.
No.
Anyway, he was right there before you get to. It was a little strip mall, and then, as a matter of fact, Carolyn was interned at his drugstore.
Okay, and it was Black-owned.
I'm sorry.
It was Black-owned.
Yes, Mo Smith was he was the first Black pharmacist in the area. So Carolyn interned with him, and he encouraged her to go off to college and major in pharmacy. And she did. She went to Ferris. He passed away. Then Pew, you remember Pew Drugstore?
Right.
Opened up. And when he left, that's when Carolyn moved in and took over.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when was the first Black business? When was it the first Black business that opened up in Muskegon? Do you know?
It's hard to say, but I have businesses that go back to Moe's Drugstore was 1958. And there were Black-owned businesses that go back to the 40s, and some of them, Bill's Produce, Bills and Sons Produce, Seagree Morris Realtor. I don't know how many people remember prior to owning the realtor business. She owned a women's fashion boutique.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
And it was right where the Black Museum is right now in Muskegon Heights. That's where her shop was.
Wow.
Oh.
And it was called Sigrees.
Okay.
How fancy is that? Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So,
great. I think Rob had a question.
Go ahead.
No. Well, do you have the youngest business in there too?
I have DC Closet is in there. DC Closet has been in business for a while, but they're out at the mall now.
Exactly.
And I don't think we ever had a Black-owned business at the mall.
Yeah, he's doing very well. Proud of him. Yeah,
He has
proud of
2
him.
locations, right? He has the caps and the clothing.
The clothing part.
Uh-huh. He
good.
has two different locations in the mall.
Dr. Smith, before you go, did you stay out in Denver, or was it you or your sister?
My sister was in Denver, but myself, I was 35 years. I was in Syracuse with the State University of New York. I was in Buffalo with a major food retailer for a number of years. And lastly, I was in Cincinnati with the Cincinnati Children's Hospital before returning here.
Rob, they get money because she got a degree, and I know Phyllis got a master's degree.
Yeah.
And a sister that was out in Denver, I know she's working for a major company at one time. I don't know what she's doing now.
She's owned her own business for 20 years.
No, but she was working. She was a higher up at a major company.
Yes. Ford Motor Company. Yep. Yes. And what's the Maytag?
Okay, yeah, Maytag. I'm talking about major too. She wasn't she wasn't out here selling washing machines and all that
stuff. No.
Y'all bosses over there. If you're gonna be a Smith, you're gonna be a boss, right?
Well, that's a part of what you learn in entrepreneurship, and as a matter of fact, that's what I teach out at MCC now. Intro
that's good. And you got to be proud of your nephew, Rob. Do you know who our nephew is?
No.
Aviance.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's doing some great stuff now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Brilliant young man. Brilliant young man.
No wonder. Now I see why he owned the house that he owned.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go to no bank.
Yeah.
Well, no, that actually he was out here at my place. I live here full time now on the lake. On the lake shore, yeah. Yeah,
they're living good, man. A good life. And they always living good, though. That's good. That's good.
Here, you guys. Can I very quickly let you know that we have a full lineup of activities for Black History Month out at MCC?
Sure, go ahead.
And we're replaying the how do we begin racial healing that Aviance and Michelle Tyson ran on Martin Luther King Day. So that's being there'll be access to that. We have a young woman who is an author of a book called A Champion's Prayer Journey, a 25-day faith journey. Her name is Morgan Williams Bryant. She'll be presenting on the 23rd. Then, of course, we have the debut of the 50 years of Black business in Muskegon. On Thursday, there is the White Cross Exploring Race, Politics, and Theology Among White Evangelicals. And that's going to be a lecture by a professor out at MCC. And then the last on that Friday, a spoken word, Black Excellence. The young Black professionals of Muskegon will present Black Excellence in Industry, a poetry night.
That's good.
And that's going to be on the 26th. So there's a full lineup that week. So I'll send you the link. You can get it out to your listeners. And we hope to have a lot of people on every single night, but especially on Wednesday. I hope both of you will be on.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there and definitely have you back to talk about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rob, you got anything before we go?
No, just thank you so much for doing what you're doing. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Very much. And, keep doing what you're doing.
And another tiger, Rob. She's another tiger, brother.
Oh, she went to
high school? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Class of 70. The best class of all from Muskegon Heights, the class of 70.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Danny Smith, all those guys.
Yes, right. Good people. Thank you, Dr. Smith. It's an honor to know you. It's an honor to be your neighbor.
Thank you.
Nothing but love and respect for y'all, the families.
You
like
ain't
ours.
no neighbor now.
Well, nah.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of you guys. You guys are doing great stuff.
Thank you. God is good. The community definitely has supported us, and we got some major news we're going to be announcing in a couple of weeks. We're excited about. So
fantastic.
all right.
Anything I can do to help, let me know.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
We will.
Okay.
Peace and blessings to you. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.